Welcome to DunbarrioSolo. Step 1 is turning a chaotic, scattered social life into an organized, private, and science-backed emotional practice. By the end of this setup, you will map your social world, complete a clinical expressive writing exercise, and initiate AI tracking to reveal your unseen relationship patterns. This process centers on constructing a sustainable, deeply personal relational architecture that exists entirely outside of the public gaze. An emotional practice requires you to feel completely unobserved. That requires absolute privacy and zero public social graphs. Navigate to your profile settings to dictate the lifespan of your journal text. If you select 30 days, your raw text is permanently destroyed the moment it expires. To wipe everything instantly, use the irreversible hard delete button at the bottom. This diagram shows the logic of the AI architecture. Data moves straight through an ephemeral edge function to an immediate memory wipe. Your private words are never used to train foundational models. Removing the permanence of digital data removes the pressure to perform. You finally have a truly safe space for vulnerable expression. With your vault secured, it is time to map your relationships. Decades of research into Dunbar's layers show that human social energy has a strict cognitive ceiling, dividing our contacts into predictable cognitive tiers. This is your circle map. Start by selecting crucial contacts and dragging them into the central rings. As the map widens to show all 16 layers, you'll see people allocate social energy with profound asymmetry. Look at the middle layer rings. Place the connections here that you want to intentionally reach out to in the future. Making these tiers visible gives you a physical layout of your social world, allowing you to deliberately direct your limited relational energy where it matters most. Now we log your first practice, called an embrace. This is a directed journal entry aimed explicitly at one specific person in your life. Instead of writing into a void, you select an illustrated character to act as a proxy for that person. Psychology calls these transitional objects. They safely hold the emotional weight of a relationship without real-world judgment, providing necessary scaffolding for your emotions. Take a moment and write your first positive, expressive entry. Focus on one specific thing you appreciate about your chosen person. Before you save, lock the rotary mood dial into a specific segment to identify your exact feeling, training your emotional granularity. Then use the vertical energizer slider on the right to record the precise amount of effort this relationship required today. If you push the slider past 88%, it triggers the peak white mechanic, indicating extreme positive investment. By anchoring gratitude to a character proxy and measuring your state with this level of precision, you turn abstract feelings into a measurable, clinical health intervention. Saving your entry instantly feeds your data into the ledger dashboard. This chart is your activity heat map. By tracking your app sessions and out-of-app connections, your invisible acts of care become empirically visible. The brighter colors specifically highlight days where you logged multiple acts. Whenever you want an entry included in your weekly reflection, click the Save for Weave checkbox on your journal entry. Every Sunday, the weekly weave synthesizes your data into a dominant archetype, offering a narrative portrait like quietly holding everything. Notice the growth edge section at the bottom. The AI intentionally avoids flattery to deliver an honest observation about your relationship habits. Detecting these relational blind spots transforms your isolated journal entries into continuous, actionable self-awareness. Your baseline setup is complete. Your circles are mapped, your boundaries are locked, and your first embrace is logged. Dedicating just a few minutes a day to this practice leverages the specific measurement of mood and energy to develop the emotional differentiation and relational health required for sustainable wellness. Welcome to DunbarrioSolo. Rethinking how you connect begins with simply enjoying the peace of your solo practice.